Well, I'm really excited about the event today. We're really here to talk about marketing to the new mainstream. The reality is we live in a very multicultural country, very multicultural city, and the reality is as immigrants come to this country, they bring changes in preferences that are really evolving and changing those preferences of all communities right across Canada. Really what we're here today is not to talk about multicultural consumers specifically, not to talk about the masses or mainstream specifically. We're actually here to talk about that intersection of how multicultural communities are influencing buyer behavior and preferences in Canada and vice versa.
I think it was great. I think it was interesting to learn about different ways that we can market and tap into areas that we haven't necessarily tapped into yet. So I thought it was very, very beneficial and great.
We actually really need to think together. It's not anymore about us hoarding information to ourselves. I think being in a room collectively to share the information is what is going to help everybody.
My biggest takeaway is that Canada as a landscape is changing, but I really felt that it meant that our marketing needed to be as diverse and inclusive as it can be. We needed to make sure that our advertising kind of goes through the filter to make sure that it's as diverse and inclusive as possible.
You sort of adapt and appeal to everyone, but then also make sure that you don't, forsake your current customers. How do you appease the new landscape where there's so many people coming in and there's so many people who are immigrants or people coming from other parts of Canada? So it's trying to find that balance, and really catering, I think, is one of the biggest takeaways I found from this morning.